I used to read your school reports. Go to your parents' evening. And I'd go from desk to desk and they'd all say the same thing. Pleasure to teach. Naturally gifted. No limit to what he could achieve. And I'd sit in that school hall with my handbag on my knee trying to make light of it all. Oh, you should see him at home. I mean, he's a right nuisance. And all the time I'd be thinking, that's my son. How is that my son? How did I get it so right? And I was so proud.
But you're ashamed now?
Yeah. Only of myself. For getting it so wrong.
No, you didn't. It's not your fault.
I should have realised. I should have realised ages ago. I mean, rushing into a wedding, getting Sarah pregnant and walking out of her exam so you could be with her.
Hang on, what's that got to do with it?
You could be at Oxford now. You should be halfway on the way to being a lawyer or something.
Don't you dare start that again.
No limit to what you could achieve, they said. And all the time, you've been wasting your life trying to be some version of the perfect man, and it is my fault. Bitter and twisted me because I put it all in your head. Well, just forget it because you can't be something that you're not.
What do you think I am?
You like men, Todd.
One man.
You kissed him.
It was a mistake.
Oh, well, what did you do? Slip and fall on his lips?
It won't come to anything.
Well, even if it doesn't, sooner or later there'll be somebody else.
It don't matter.
Of course it matters.
It doesn't matter if I fancy other people.
Men, and you said it was love.
As long as I'm faithful to my wife and kids.
You can't marry Sarah now.
I can.
You can't.
I can. And I'm going to be faithful to her.
Oh, just be faithful to yourself. I mean, if you stay with her, you will never be happy.
I love her.
Leave her.
For what? For some queer who's already seen somebody else?
Well, just come back home.
If I kissed a girl and she'd gone off for another man, if it was a girl,
You said it was love. Why have you suddenly changed your tune?
Why are you? After years of drumming it into us about betraying women.
I don't care about women. I care about my sons.
Yeah, you don't care about Sarah, you mean?
You and Jason, you're all that matter to me now.
You hate her that much. You actually want me to be gay?
No, I want you to be happy.
You do, don't you? You hate her that much.
No, I don't hate her.
You do.
Okay, I hate her.
Right, well, forget it. I'm sorry I said anything now.
Look. All right, I hate her for getting her claws in you and dragging you down.
You're so biased. There's no point even discussing it.
I hate her for getting you to support another man's child.
I'm going to...
Look. Do you not think that girl is no good? If she was any good, she'd have wanted you to go to Oxford.
She did. But I wanted to be with her. It was my choice.
No. Women will always get to think that.
I love Sarah, Mum. Why can't you get that into your thick head?
Because I know that that's what you want to believe.
It's true.
All right, it's true. So, but don't you think that she could have persuaded you to go to Oxford and come back at weekends if that's what she'd wanted?
She said all that.
She could have done it. She could have supported you. Go, do it. She could have said, we'll survive. We're strong enough.
She said all that, Mum.
She knew you were a catch and she dragged you down to her level. Because she knew when you went, you'd never come back. And I knew the same. I knew that once you'd gone, I'd only ever see you at Christmas. But I love you, and I want the best for you, and I wanted you to be a high flyer. She didn't.
Listen to your Mum. You're obsessed.
I'm right.
I come here to talk about my feelings, and you end up talking about Oxford again.
You could be mixing with people like you.
Oh, right, I see. People like myself.
Clever people who are going places.
You're just a snob.
Oh, her and her kid are like dead weights round your neck, and now she's tricked you into having another one.
She hasn't tricked me into anything. It was my idea. I wanted a baby. And if you were any kind of normal mother, you want a grandson. But obviously, you're not normal. So why don't you just leave me alone?
Todd! Look, I didn't mean to upset you. And I shouldn't have said what I said about Sarah.
Too late now.
Look, you can still be a friend. You can still support the baby, but you've got to tell her the truth. If you're gay...
Don't do that. Don't tell me what I am.
What are you so afraid of? I mean, they're all over the place. The postman's daughter's gay. You can't turn on the TV without somebody being gay. Graham Norton is on every night of the week.
I'm not Graham Norton. I'm nothing like Graham Norton. It's me. Okay? Get off.
You've got to tell her, Todd!
Is everything all right?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Where have you been?
Me mum's.
Yeah, I've been with my mum as well. We went for a drink.
Did you?
So I haven't had a chance to make any tea. I can get us a Chinese if you like. Pick Beth up on the way back.
Okay.
What do you want? Chicken curry?
Yeah.
Rice or chips? What's up?
I'm just not hungry.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, just...
Tell me.
What's in it?
Well, look, hopefully you'll find out, won't you? So look then.
Oh, it's a puppy! Oh, look at him! Hello!
Hey, he likes you.
Oh, he's a little belter. Oh, you didn't have to do this. How you mean?
Oh, it's lovely.
Do you want to call off the wedding? Is that it?
I just feel out of my depth.
How do you mean?
With the baby and everything.
You feel out of your depth. Who's the one that's got to carry him, who's got to give birth to him?
I know.
And don't forget it was your idea to have him in the first place. You can't go changing your mind now, Todd. You could call off the wedding, but you're stuck with this little fella.
I don't want to call off the wedding.
You don't?
No, I don't.
So why have you been so horrible to me lately?
I don't know, and... Sarah, I'm really sorry. You don't deserve it.
You can say that again.
From now on, I'm going to be here for you. Things are going to go back to the way it was. I promise.
Bad, do. Because I'm warning you, Todd. I can't cope with any more of your moods. It doesn't just affect me, it affects the baby as well, you know. He can sense when there's something wrong, so you've got to stop thinking about yourself and start thinking about your family, okay?